Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Excelsior Auto Services. Please excuse the mess. The warehouse is literally an active construction zone right now as we're moving things around. But nonetheless, we have to get some maintenance done to the 2017 GMC Sierra 3500 heavy duty with the L5P Duramax in it. I've already changed the oil. That's done, that's complete, good to go there. Now I need to change the fuel filter. So I figured I'd do a quick do-it-yourself video on how to change the fuel filter. Very, very simple tools to get this job done. You just need a 36mm socket, a pick to get the O-ring off of the cartridge housing, torque wrench, small bucket for the fuel to drain into, because as soon as you crack that cartridge housing, it will leak a little bit. So let's gather up some of the small basics and let me walk you through how to change the fuel filter on a 2017 to 2021 GMC or Chevy Silverado GMC Sierra 3500 heavy duty. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's walk over to the toolbox. Let's grab our tools. Let's see, like I said, it is a massive, massive construction zone here. I'm probably gonna have to pull out, yeah. I'm gonna have to pull out my big socket set in the bottom of my toolbox. 36mm socket, pick, torque wrench, ratchet, the whole 9 yards. Let's get after it. All right, so the fuel filter is located on the frame rail right about here. It's up under there. I'll show you guys, but I just wanted to let you know that it's driver's side frame rail right about where the cab and the bed meet. So let's get under there and figure it out. All right, now that we're under the truck, it's right here. So let's grab our 36mm socket. Nice tight fit. Ow. We can get rid of the extension actually. Maybe. Oh, Jesus. And let it drain. It splashes everywhere. Making a mess. All right, I am going to take this out and show you guys what it looks like. get it all cleaned up as well. Filter doesn't look too bad, but it was just timed out. Alright, that drain, let's come out here. Alright guys, I have the filter housing out. Now this obviously is how it goes into the truck and then they just turn it, but check that out. Got the new filter as well. Got the AC Delco factory part number. Good to go there as well. So yeah, let's open up the box. And this filter does go a certain orientation. This little funny part goes into the housing. So let's go ahead and get this out. She's stuck. There we go. Let's set this over on a rag. But this piece goes down. You're gonna have to push on it fairly hard. Clicks in. Good to go. Change out the O-ring. I've got diesel on my hands. We'll lube up that new O-ring. So if you get the AC Delco, it comes with the new O-rings. There is a smaller one. Yeah, this little guy right here. That goes on the truck side. So I'll show you where that goes. But this, I've got diesel on my hands. Lube it up. The new O-ring one. Oh god. Get on there, damn it. Just roll it down into place. Make sure it sits in the groove nicely. That's ready to reinstall in the trunk. I try to lube up the O-rings that are already on there as well, but here's a comparison in color. Slide over here. So this one's not terribly dirty. I've seen much worse, but this is what it should look like. So we're ready to install it in the truck, but let's not forget this O-ring. So let's go put it back in the truck. All right, that little blue O-ring goes right here, so we need to get that off. So let that drip on the floor, it's fine. Try not to get this stuff in your eyes. Doesn't feel good. Oop, almost got it. There we go. Pull it off. Well, grab the new one. Get a little bit of diesel on there. Put that on there by hand. All right, that's on there now. Get that started. Okay. Gotcha. Get in there. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my torque wrench, and it says, oh, that's for the bottom. Just get it tight. Make sure it's nice and tight. Oh, that's tight. That's all the way down. All right, so we're good to go. So get off there. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to prime the system, and we can go from there. Prime the system, and then we will reset the light. So let's go. All right, guys, now we need to go ahead and prime the fuel pump to get that canister completely full of fuel. So in order to prime the system, if your truck has a key, you just stick it in the ignition. No foot on the brake or anything like that. We're not going to try to start it, but we're going to turn it to the run position, and you should hear the fuel pump kick on. So I can hear the fuel pump kicking on, and I'll overlay the video. I have a GoPro down there, so hopefully it's not getting soaked. right, no leaks. So we're gonna let that run for a little bit and then we'll key it off. Let it set for a minute. Go ahead and do it again. And if your truck has the push button, so the 2017 to 2019 typically have a key, and the 20 and 21 have the push button. So again, with the push button, it's going to be no foot on the brake. You're not trying to start it. You're going to push it to power it on and then hold the start button in for 10 seconds. And you'll hear it go into run mode. Do that twice. So we should be good to go there. All right, we're going to start the truck up. And there we have it. We're good to go. Now we are going to reset the filter life, the oil filter life, and the fuel filter life. So let's go. We are going to reset the oil life and the fuel filter life. So on this 2017, you're going to use the bottom up and the side arrows. So we're going to scroll, I think that was on it. Scroll to remaining oil life. I'm going to hit the right arrow. It then flashes, it says reset. I hit reset. Scroll up and hit yes. It flashes to 100%. Now we're going to scroll down to remaining filter life for the fuel filter. I hit the right button. It's going to flash to the reset. Hit OK. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, I will mess with that. But that's how you do it. And then it's just a little bit different on the 2020s and 2021s, but same general premise. You just scroll all the way down until you see your menu, then scroll over, and then you reset. As that last video showed that the fuel filter life reset was kind of glitching out, all I did was restart the truck and it went. So again, scroll down, hit it, hit reset. If it doesn't reset and it shows 0, but you know for a fact you hit reset, just power cycle the truck and you should be good to go. So that's all you do to replace the fuel filter. Hopefully that helped you guys out. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, but I'll catch you guys later. See ya.